Hello out there, welcome back to Cris Tales. I keep promising that I'm going to play this game after recording for like Freebie Fridays, but then I remember afterwards, like, oh yeah, I need to record, or no, I need to render and edit the Freebie Friday videos before they can go up on Friday. So I never actually get to it. But don't ask me what happened. I can't quite remember. But we'll get back into it. I remember a lot of frustration from using. Is the mouse in there? I'm not sure. I remember a lot of frustration because of the woman with the bag. I don't want her in my party at all. So hopefully we can get her out of here. Let's switch our camera and stuff over and get to it. Party, please, Christopher. Thank you. You're a little underleveled right now, but that's fine. And our robot guy has scanned, so we don't need Wilhelm anymore. And I believe, let's just check our quest log here. I need to go, I'm going to the cemetery. That's what I'm doing. Ask Jaro what happened to his wife. I don't know where Jaro is. Oh, he might be over in the other place. Activate the mechanism for his statue. Representing the Crystallis, give them certain privileges. Activate the mechanism in Azufra's statue. Oh, there's this thing here. We don't want to touch that. That's main story. We can go do our other stuff then. That's fine. That's great. We love it when that happens. I need to put my drink down because I need to hit A in order to go over. We're looking for a dolly. Back to the main menu here. How do you guys like the camera switching? I set it up myself. If we're ever in a game that I need the camera in a different spot, we can go whoop, whoop. Oh, maybe over here. Oh, whoop. Right here, like you can see right there that it's just hop time. It's time hop and it's hint, which I don't like. I know how to hop time. You guys don't need to see that stuff, so I'm going to keep my camera up there. Keep it up in the top corners if possible. But I know like there's some things too in like the main menus with like equipment and stuff. You can't really see it unless I move my camera, but that's not necessary. Not entirely necessary. If there's ever something like I wish on my screen. Oh, why are you up here?
Please, just let me grieve in peace.
I mean, he did die, didn't he? I wish that like on my screen, I just had like a black box where my camera is, where it's like, oh, I can't see what I need to see that. I don't know what it is. No, that's because I need to switch my camera so that everybody else can see it too. But I don't think there's a thing like that. Like picture in picture where my camera is. Galley's doll.
Seems like it's in pretty bad shape. Maybe there's something I can do about that. Matthias, would you mind?
Oh, yes.
Of course not. Let me see what I can find.
Time hop. Oh. Oh, that's cute. Wait. Okay.
Here we are. Now, back to the present.
It has an eye patch. It's like, wait, doesn't one of them have an eye patch? But I guess the older sister does. Ish. Oh. What did you... I'm sorry. You look very upset.
Thank you, Matthias.
What are you planning to do with that doll?
I'd like to give it back to Gally, but first I'd like to know a little more about what happened. Let's go talk to Miss Fenia. She was with Azufra during the revolution. Maybe she can tell us some of the history.
Oh, but I'll never find her. Oh, she looks plenty happy here.
Hi, Fenny. I guess you probably wouldn't want to talk much right now, huh?
Zaz,
Nope.
what are you doing here?
Miss Fenia, I know you recently lost your husband, and I understand you're grieving.
Uh-huh, yeah.
This might be hard, but I was hoping we could ask you some questions about the revolution.
This really isn't the best time. Wait, where did you get that?
Oh, Galley's doll?
Miss Fenia, do you recognize this doll?
It was Gally's. Her mother made it. Can you imagine a queen taking stitching lessons?
Very humble.
Igna asked me to teach her in secret. She really wanted to
Igna.
make it herself.
What happened to her?
She did a bang-up job.
She and Foreign were both executed. publicly hung by the crowd during the revolution.
Oh.
It was hard to watch. Her last words were, "Tell my daughters I love them."
And did you?
You did, didn't you?
No,
Oh.
I mean, it's not like she was talking to me specifically. Besides, I could never face them. I've always regretted the way it happened. Igna and Foreign loved their people. Their daughters deserved better.
Miss Fenia, I think you should tell them that yourself.
I can't. I mean, I'm not... Are you just trying to drive the knife deeper? To make me suffer more?
Yes.
I believe Crispell's intention is to metaphorically close the wounds that were opened a long time ago.
Oh.
That's right, Kay. With Azufra gone, Cinder is divided. Fenia and the Volcano Sisters will have to work together if they want to lead the city effectively.
Miss Fenia, I know this is hard, but I can tell from your voice that you're also full of regret. Come with us and speak with Galli. Tell her about her parents. Say the words that have been eating away at you. Tell her you're sorry. Please, Miss Fenia.
I'll try, Crispell. Meet me at the princess's mansion.
I mean, the princesses haven't exactly been the most lenient. They don't seem like people who will forgive that easily. They're always so angry, except for maybe Volcano, but Galli's always angry. But I have her doll. But before we go there, we'll go over to the other place to see if we can find that other dude. Not quite sure, can't quite remember what his name is. Oh no! Don't do that. My controller! Alright, controller's working again. We're going to the other place to find... what was his name again? Oh, it started at the top again. You want me to find... Jaru. Jabba Jabu. I'm not sure who this guy is or what he looks like, so I'm just going here because it might be someone over here. What should have been that guy at the beginning who was like going to turn into a goblin? I just completely blew past him. One beside the statue I need to interact with. Are you Jaru? No, you're way too young to have a wife. Oh, Jaru. I might be going into this area for no reason.
I'm sorry.
You have question marks. Is that Jaru up there?
Please, let...
This?
Yes.
Oh,
This... I'll rest and return to my family. Please, have this as a token for what you've done.
yay. Okay,
It's been...
so you're fine. I'm assuming there's plenty of other people I can find. I guess I'm not wasting my time here. In order to get the good choice, I probably had to do this.
Please. Yes.
Please, have
Oh,
this as
they're all going to say the exact same thing, and they're all going to give me anti-mute. I guess. But let's keep going. I never did go fully to the very end. Why? Who are you? Who are you? Why can't they give this to you now? Are you the wife? Did you simply go missing instead of, die? Maybe I should reread that. Quest. I can finally fight you guys with water. I'm gonna... Ooh. Go back to the regular rotation, I guess. You can take care of this one. And then Christopher can take care of the other guy. Or the other two, I think. Because last time we were playing, he got this new skill that we never actually used. All damage. Or all enemies. Oh. He attacks with slimes now. I love it. As made obvious by the slime in my profile picture. Yes, it was supposed to be a slime. I made it myself. As I normally do. I like making things myself.
Please, a cure.
On behalf of the princess. Oh, it's a little bit...
I knew it. Thank you, miss.
Oh, I got a tent that I never use. Yo, you too.
Yes,
Please. Yes.
I have to go.
Yay!
It's
It's been so long. Okay. Then there's one more guy up here that I know about, and I don't know about over there. There's a collapsed structure over there that we never actually interacted with before. Yo,
Please. Yes.
take it. Shove it down his throat. Ooh, I'll shove that down my throat. Thank you. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Skills. Take that. That means you go before the bug, so you can impact strike these guys. There. And now, the bug and the slime. Ooh. Did I kill a slime last time? Did Christopher one-shot it? I hope so. Yay, take this slime. No more splitting for you. You're just gonna get attacked normally. Thank you. It's so much easier when I choose the element. So much easier. It looks like there's stuff over there I can reverse or revert back with my powers. Which I would have done last time, but they kind of forced me out of the area. Which I probably could have gone back and interacted with it, but I just didn't want to go all the way through again with the bag girl. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do something weird. I'm gonna do something that I haven't done before to kill the two bugs at the same time. It's a very underutilized skill called juggle. Called. Why can't I throw you onto the other side? What about you? Really? Okay. Well, I don't know why I couldn't juggle the bug. Because that's really what I wanted to juggle. Just throw them both on the same side. And then presto destructo. Slime attack! I love it. I absolutely love the slime. I'm so happy he uses slimes now. That is my favorite. Also... Oh, I just damned myself. Also, what I've noticed is this impact strikes doesn't seem to get any stronger. I don't know if it's a set amount or if it's like a set percentage of my attack and like I need to raise my attack even more for it to change. So it's kind of hard to see how much stronger I'm getting with this. Might not want to get closer. While doing beginning momentum. Use what I combat. Unlocked skill type. I don't know. I'll have to just put all the attack stuff on him. Oh, I can take... Give me your stuff. Give me your stuff. Unequip. Give me your stuff. I don't need you guys to have stuff on. Okay. Let's, Oh, there we go. Can I... Should I keep going back too far? Oh. Okay. I want everything off, and then we choose. Okay. Magic attack. Magic attack. That one gives magic attack. Anything give anything like special? Crafted. Boost the wearer's vitality. Earned of unusual skill. Melee contact. Melee combat. Okay. So, take that off. Okay, more magic attack for you. And then these things do different things. Right? 8% of magic attack. Oh. Wearer recovers 8% of max HP after using a magic attack. So not a percentage of my attack, but just gives me 8% flat. Okay. Let's go back here. 6. Perfect. Boots. Boost magic attack and speed. Greatly lowers speed. Boost speeds and allows user to always act first. That is Cris Bell's. And your magic attack. Signet of Wealth, yes. Can't forget those. Let's see. The one that gives the most magic attack is the Rose Ring. That one recovers 5% of HP. Gives the user boost to magic attack and fire-based attacks. So, overall, your fire will do better. 10% of physical damage dealt. Okay. So I have to remember that fire is best on you if, like, nothing else is, like, if they're not weak to anything else. The user's attack have a 30% chance to inflict burn. Which one gives magic attack? This one. User's attack have a 33% chance to inflict poison. Which is cool. And I'll give it to you. Okay. Now you are for melee. So your attack is best. Yes, please. That looks very overpowered right now. And nothing else gives attack, so just whatever heals. Does nothing heal? None of these heal? None of these do heal. Boost to magic attack and magic defense. Grandmother. Magic gives a boost to magic attack and magic defense. And then makes the user resistant to paralysis, which I'm not concerned about. So you can have a ruby necklace. Also, I'm just going to give you these ones, because I don't like those ones at all. So, feather boots. Do you want the wealth? Wait. Cris Bell, can you even wear anything there except for the wealth one? No. Okay. So you can have the True Signa one, which boosts attack anyway, so that's good. And this one gives the most 10% of damage dealt. Perfect. That's perfect for you. And then I'll also give you... Ooh, I'm not giving you that. I'm not giving you that. I'll heal 10% of the damage I do, but then I'll take 30%, so I'll be down 20%, which I am not for. I don't care that it gives you a lot of attack. I'll give you one of these. And now, Cris Bell. I only care about speed with you, I think? Do I only care about speed? I think I only care about speed for her, so she can speed everyone else up. Magic attack, magic defense. And I don't want you to be paralyzed, but I haven't come across an enemy that can paralyze yet. Magic defense or just defense? Because you don't use magic attack. Or stats. Yeah, her magic defense was lower, so we'll keep that. You get the light armor boots, so you always go first. And then you have speed things so that you keep going faster than anyone else anyway, so you can just speed everybody else up. Let's see. And you normally use just regular attacks. And you'll heal. Okay, that's good. And then, nobody has the fiery keychain. Oh, it's a 30% chance. Oh, it's only a 30% chance, which always works for you. Oh, these reduce the enemies. That's fine. That's fine. All right, we'll go with this. Now let's go take a look at this thing. Can I revert this? No, I can't do anything with this. I guess we gotta walk all the way back out then. Well, I can't say it was a wasted trip. Because we did heal some people and get some items that we probably won't ever use. I'm just gonna see how well you attack. Okay. 73. He'll just finish him off. 120. That's an attack. Snap, slimy boy. Do you have enough attack now? No, this is still, it's 7. And then it goes up to 11. Nice. Oh no. Melting point. I forgot about that. It doesn't matter. Ow. Oh, because I punched you guys. Oh. Whoops. Okay, so I did make this a tiny bit stronger. That's good. I'm very tempted. I'm gonna put the other thing on just to see what it does. And by other thing, I mean this thing. This danger thing. Can I go back to the beginning from here? No.
What do you want to do?
Nothing.
Nothing for now. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. I don't want to go that way. I want to get into another fight so I can test out the thing, the spiky keychain. Come on, give me a fight. Did I heal everyone else? Ah. Thought maybe she would talk to me if I talked to everyone else and healed them first. Okay. I'm going to kill this guy. I didn't do that right. Oh well. 3, 6. Ow. What happened? I'm not even sure what just happened. Oh. Ow. Ow. Okay. Attack him. Oh, no. That wasn't what I wanted to do. Okay, no. Not worth it. Not worth it. I think the thing that removes their defense so that I can attack for more works better. Defense. All right, let's remove that right now. Right now. Get that off. There. And then you are just going to heal everyone. That's what you're going to be used for. There's nobody else, right? Nobody over on that side? I don't think so.
I heard that
What is happening in Cinder? Chaos! It is nothing but chaos. I'm also curious about that Titan lady in the forge, but worry about that if it ever comes. I'm assuming she'll come up. She'll pop up eventually. Who is the guy I need to talk to? Aren't you the only male?
I'm sure.
No. Jar. Oh yeah, you're the one that I talked to get that quest. Who's Jaru? No, that's red. Right? That's I can't go back to the other city anyway. Rojo. That's not Jaru, that's Rojo. Are you Jaru? I never took you as someone old enough to have a wife. Oh, no, I just left. I wasn't far enough away from the door. Oi.
Surprise! We're back!
Welcome back.
You are
Sass.
Jaru.
I'm glad you're all doing well. What brings you to my humble doorstep? Something you need? Speaking of which, I've been meaning to ask. Were you able to create more of that medicine?
Yes! That's what we came here to talk to you about. Did one of you tell him? Maybe one of you time mages hopped into the future or the past? It's hard to keep these things straight. Come on, you can tell me.
It's true, yeah.
Wait, what? You were able to make more? You have?
Yes, and we met one of your friends down in the square. He wanted us to tell you not to be so sad. That this was the first step to making sure no one else has to suffer like you have. Like Kim had to.
I see. Thank you, Cris Bell. That means a lot. Kimber came down with the glass lungs so many years ago,
Kimber.
but it still seems like it was yesterday.
Have you been hanging out with time mages? Because that would explain. Zaz!
I still remember the day she left. I wasn't even by her side when she... Well, to make matters worse, I don't even have her ring anymore.
Oh, quest.
She gave it to me, you know. Her wedding ring. I wanted to bury it at her grave in the cemetery, but I lost it somewhere along the way.
How? It's right there.
Sorry. It's great that you all have a cure, and I can't wait for you to start getting it out to everyone. For now, though, I just need some time alone.
Ring?
I'm sorry.
Ring?
Guys, could I
There it
ask
is.
you a favor?
Ring?
Could we please, you know, recover the ring for Jaru? It would mean the world to him.
It seems Jaru is deeply troubled by the lost ring he mentioned. If we were able to retrieve it, perhaps it would alleviate his sadness somewhat.
That's a wonderful idea.
Interesting. That seems a bit unlike you, Kay. Are you actually learning from our actions?
I am learning how to become human.
I am attempting to. However, given the seemingly random nature of your actions, it is quite a difficult task.
Perfect. Random actions are right in my wheelhouse.
Yeah, it is.
Let's find that ring and cheer up Jaru. How are we supposed to do that again?
Go to the past. It's probably in here.
He said he lost the ring in the cemetery.
Oh.
Let's start by looking around there.
Perhaps I can be of use again. To the cemetery.
You love the cemetery, don't you?
Name one story that started with, let's go to the cemetery, and ended with, they lived happily ever after.
This one. Why am I loading? Oh, it kicked me out. All right. Oh, Mateus. I'm assuming... Oh, okay. Did you lose it right at her grave? Oh, Mateus, why?
This seems to be the ring.
How would you know? Ooh.
Back to the present.
Nope, I'm gonna wear it. Oh, it's not here. Sad. Back to the present, Mateus. We have it. It doesn't exist in the present. That's why you couldn't find it. You dropped it into the past. Oh my god, you're too close to the door. Step away from the door.
Is this the ring?
That's the ring. It's just like I remember it. It even has the engraving I wrote for her. Oh, my dear Kim, how I miss you. Even to this day. The truth is, it still hurts. I still love her, even after all these years.
Jaru, please! Let us help you.
It's the least we could do. Please tell us where she is, and we'll do our best to bring her back.
I'm sorry, what? We're gonna what?
I'm not sure. But some have tried to tell me they saw her and Siniza. I haven't dared to look for her.
Oh, she's not actually dead.
Please, take the ring with you. If she still loves me, I'm sure she'll accept it.
You know that girl who had the question marks for her name where it said, are you Jaru's wife?
Don't
And I'm gonna have to come back to you after I talk to Jaru?
Her.
I think I thought it. Did I say it? I'm not sure if I said it or not. I intended to say it, but now we gotta go back. We should have waited to have our little curing excursion until after that one. But now we have to go back, because now we have to go back. What about today? But are you cured? Good talk. Good talk. Hey, do I have money?
Welcome, welcome.
I don't care about the store. Just give me synthesis. Let me see the store.
Welcome, welcome.
Welcome. I still know nothing about you. Gives the user 5% boosted defense and gives them permanent berserker status. I don't know what that means. Darksteel wrist guards, which were really cool. Signet of Wealth. The user loses 10% of his max HP at the beginning of its turn. Ew. What? Massively boosts max HP. Okay, so I can't see how much it boosts my max HP. Healing Juice, Darksteel Sabtance. Gives massive attack boost to... Oh, massive boost to speed and attack. I like that. But... magic attack. Oh my god. They all look so good. Resistant to burn, paralysis. Whoever with this boost attack but reduces magic attack. Oh, okay. Anything else? Oh. Anything else new? Oh, there's that, yeah. Nope, that's fine.
Welcome.
Time synthesis, please. I would like to boost... Oh, your weapon's already maxed. Alright. I guess now... I basically have to buy equipment if I'm going to use my money. But we ain't doing that right yet. I'm going to save my money. In case we get to increase their usefulness again. We know who it is, so we're just gonna go straight to her. We. I see you. Oi.
Are you Kimber?
Kimberly.
Who are you? What do you want? We're Jaru's friends.
Jaru? My Jaru?
We found you!
Please. Just leave.
No.
I don't want him to see me like this.
But why? He would really like to see you.
I'm sick. I know I'll turn feral soon. I can't hurt him. I'm just a menace now.
That's not true.
Take this, it's a cure.
You may feel like a monster, but you're far from it. And even if you were, he still misses you. He still yearns for you.
Yearns?
Sure.
If you don't believe us, take a look at this.
Rang.
This is our ring. it still has the engravings he made. My beloved Kimber. True love can last a lifetime. Let me prove to you, ours is the truest love you will ever find.
Aw.
Jaru, I miss you so much. My heart still beats for you. Every morning, every day, and every night.
What a poetic pair.
But I can't. I can't come back to him. Even if he still misses me, I'm still sick with the glass lung.
That's why we're here. We have a cure right here with us.
Cure?
Yes, Miss Kimber. We can help you get rid of the glass lung.
If you let us do it earlier instead of just blowing us off, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
There's so many more that need it.
Not anymore.
Even more than I do.
You're the only one that refused it.
You're right. But I've heard the cure is difficult to make, and we need a lot of people dedicated to gathering the materials.
Also, you'll bring true happiness to my friend. And that's something I've wanted to see for a long time.
Well, if you say so, I'll take a shot.
Yeah, do it. Cutscene? Oh, okay, just a little break.
This feeling, it's like a surge of energy all over my body. Can it truly be the cure for the glass lung?
Yep, just check me out. I was suffering from it just a while ago.
I have to go. My dear Jaru is waiting for me.
Well, take it easy. You've just recovered from a deadly disease. We'll take you there.
I guess you're right. Thank you. Heroes.
We're heroes!
Let us all go to Jaru's house.
Are you coming?
Don't worry about me.
All right, we'll leave you here then. Thought you were coming with us. Wah, wah, wah. Oh, I got in a fight. I was like, wait, I didn't click the button to leave. Oh, you're just like the itty bitty one. Dabba dabba dabba. Ooh, dabba 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 dabba. Yay, we're still sevens. We succeeded. Ba, 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 ba. Okay. Are you coming with us? No, yeah, Hey, Jaru, we're back. She didn't want to come with us, though. She, wants you to go there, I guess. We tried to drag her along. We had a hard enough time getting her to take the medicine. Yeah, no, she doesn't want to see you anymore. Yeah, she told us that herself. She said to take your engraving and engrave it on your ass. There's a cat around me somewhere. Jaru. Jaru in the hut. Jaru, why you live so far away? Hi there. Wait. They look very sad. Hola.
She's back. I can't believe it.
You're welcome.
After all these years, I haven't felt happiness in so long.
Happy enough to pay me?
I'm truly in bliss. I hope I can make her as happy as I am.
Miss Kimber!
I can't thank you enough for what you've done. I could never repay you. I don't even know your names.
We're Cris and Cris.
We're Cris Bell, Wilhelm, JKR, Christopher, and, of course, your trusted friend Zaz.
And Time Mage is about to save the world.
Zaz and friends. I'll be sure to remember your names.
You only remember Zaz.
We're just happy to help.
You brought this sad man true happiness.
I promise you, my dear Jaru, we are never going to be apart again. It's a promise, my darling.
It's a promise.
Give me money.
And for you, our heroes, it's not much, but please have this. A small token of appreciation from us.
A Cinder signet ring? Don't really want that. Are you changing to happiness? Yay! What is... What is? Oh. Ba-da-da-da-da. Okay, to Galley. So we have that side quest to do too. Galley's all the way on the other side of town. Pretty sure we got all the side quests done. It'd be very upsetting if we didn't. I don't think completing one side quest has unlocked any other side quests. I hope. I don't need the inn. Never really do need the inn. Well, I used it once. Twice? Can't remember now. Galley. Galley.
What do you want? And why is she here?
We found this.
This is... How did you get this? And why is it so...
I'm sorry, Gally. I know what this means to you.
Yeah? And what do you know about it?
You are treading on dangerous ground here, girl.
See, angry.
Please, just hear me out. I used my powers to restore it. I know it's a memento from your mother.
And how exactly do you know that?
I asked Miss Fenia about it, and I think she has something to say to you both.
Galley. Volcano. I've never had the courage to talk to you about this. I just wanted to say, I'm sorry. And I wanted to tell you about your mother's last words. I was there when she was, well...
Killed? By a violent mob?
What did she say, Finia?
Her last words were, tell my daughters I love them. I've wanted to fulfill that request for so long, but I never could. I'm sorry. She loved all three of you so much. Igna was my friend. We got into a lot of trouble together growing up. And your father, Foreign, too. I was hoping you would let me tell you about them.
I can't really imagine Mom getting into mischief like that.
I know. She didn't seem like the type at all, did she? But this one time, we...
Okay.
Well,
Story over.
This was certainly unexpected. I'm not sure why you went to all this trouble, girl. But... thank you.
'Cause you're pretty.
I think Gally needed this. Unfortunately, I don't have much way to return the gesture.
It's okay, Miss Volcano. We just wanted to help.
With that said, here, take this.
Machinery book. Okay.
What a strange book. There aren't many languages I don't recognize, but this is definitely one.
It tells the history of our kingdom, Cinder. But none of us can read it either. It's supposed to be very important somehow, but none of us can do anything with it. You all mess around with time. Maybe you'll find a way to make sense of it.
Yeah.
Maybe it will prove helpful.
Miss Volcano?
Now get out of our sight!
Okay, fine. Jesus Christ, run. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, you seem very content in the future. You have a chair with you wherever you go. You're always digging up crystals. Hi.
Thanks, Cris.
Can you read this?
I'm
Can you read this?
All these years,
Can you read this?
You passed. You're bothering.
Bothering Galley. Where did that go? A book featuring collections of strange machinery. Let's go talk to the girl with the levies. With the leaves? Levies? I'm not even sure. Well, I suppose I may as well talk to everybody. I have a book. Can anyone read this book for me? Can you read the book? They can't read anything. What about this guy? I mean, I'm just kind of forced to go around everywhere now to try and find someone who can read this book. My money is on you because you're surrounded by machinery. With levies and the like. Hi.
Azufra was a bit stern. He didn't just...
One more time? No, okay. A book. Paulina? Oh my god, you... Okay. I'm gonna go to Paulina.
It's a hero's...
Okay. I'm gonna go to Paulina, and then I'm gonna go to the girl at the forge, the other Titan. And hopefully one of these Titan women can read this thing. Paulina, can you read this?
Oh.
Okay. I'm going all the way through the thing again. If it doesn't work,
Seems like you can use this.
Sure.
I'll come back to that statue. If it does work, you'll see me in the other place. So, you're back. Hello.
The thieves are back once more. To what do I owe this displeasure?
Can you read me a story?
Hello, Miss Nassar.
Yay.
You could translate this book for us?
Why would I? Wait. That book. These designs. I do understand them. But why would I help you?
Because I asked really, really nicely.
You should be ashamed you can't translate them. Our creator would be disappointed.
Do you know who created me?
Do I? That's strange.
I do not.
I do not. It matters not for now. This book just described an old system installed beneath the city and how to activate it. Here, I will transfer the knowledge into your memory banks.
Oh, thank you. Ow. Okay.
Kay, are you okay?
Did you just give Kay more powers?
I appear to be able to understand this now. It describes how
Drainage?
to activate a lava drainage system.
Thanks for the help, Miss Nassar, and for not, killing us.
That was the best part.
Best part.
Be gone now, little thieves. I might not be so indulgent in the future, but you witness. Take this.
Oh, immune to burn.
I guess that's the end of that.
Yes. Well, young mages, we better get back to the task at hand.
Perfect. You're gonna throw me back out to the beginning? I'm not allowed to talk to her on my own volition. Okay.
Seems like you can use.
Yeah.
Sure.
Is there anything back here yet? I don't think so. All right. Back to... Wait, is it still a quest? Wait, hold on. Can I read it? I still... Received from a lantern. I don't know what that's about. I don't even have the book anymore. I don't know. I don't think these two are like used for anything. They're just kind of here. But yeah, the book is gone.
Do you want to land here, Crispell?
Yes. Land here. I still don't know why there's so many places to take off on this for that lake. Take off and land. Where was I going? I think I'm just done and now going in here. Let me just take another double check here. Make sure you don't have anything in the past. All right. I think I'm just good to continue now. Maybe I'll go over... Okay, I'm going to go over to Volcano and them first. Wait, no. I should go up and talk to her. Because she does the levies. So if she knows of any other kind of mechanism or how to use it. Oh, no, we still have to go up there, don't we? Okay. We'll go talk to Volcano and see if she has anything to say about this knowledge. Otherwise, I think we're good to just interact with the statue. Right? Bum, ba-da, ba-da. Oh, Volcano. Volcano.
B.
Aw.
Get out of my...
Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye. You don't care about the mechanism to drain lava, I guess. It'll probably just come up at some other later date. I'm going to save first, though. I'm going to save before we talk to the statue. The statue that shall progress the story. Hey, buddy. Gimme.
Shall we make a record of our...
Yes. Record. Thank you. Come again. Statue.
Seems like
Thank you. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Through the volcano.
We are heading into the unknown. We should ensure we are adequately prepared.
We're prepared.
Let's go.
Couldn't be more prepared. We have so many items that we don't use and our proper party back. Oh, another dungeon. I wasn't expecting this. Ready. Ancient ruins.
What is this place?
These tunnels are ancient and familiar. They were built by the people who built me.
Oh.
Who was that? Do you remember them?
Well, he just told the other witness that he doesn't remember.
No. The memories are fragmented, obscured. All I remember clearly is the order my creators gave me. Everything else about them has faded.
How unfortunate. Still, we must press on.
Well, let's keep an eye out as we go through. Maybe we'll find some clues.
Yay. Okay. Is this back out? That's back. Yep.
This place looks...
Let's go.
Why did you bother asking me if I was prepared if I could just walk back out? Oh. Oh my. All right, so there's a left and a right path. Do these just loop back around? They do. Okay. So I didn't actually... Oh, hi. I'll take that. Are those boots that I already have? Yeah, you're wearing them. Light armored boots. What do you have on for feet there? Takes away magic attack, but gives you speed. What do you have on? Takes away 2 magic attack, but gives you speed. I mean... I was used to always act first. I do want you to go. Faster. What did you have? Feather boots. Okay. That's your only choice. That's your only choice. There's no point in trying others on. I should sell those slow boots. Hi, big guy. Oh my. Let's do this. And then at the same time, are you gonna go twice if I pass? He's gonna go twice. Oh, you're so screwed. You're very slow. I'm actually concerned. 353. Weak to lightning. Strong against water. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Okay. Weak to lightning. Let's see how much this does to you. Oh, you're a pushover. I'm passing. I'm doing this just to scan the world. Pass, Crystal. Oh, those were future ones. And I just... Are you strong against physical? No, you're normal against physical. Oh, he only had that much health left anyway. We'll scan the other forms next time. Next time we run into him. Rejuvenation. We'll have to check that out. We'll have to check that out when the time is right. That's neat. Hello? Oh.
Whoa, wait a second. Is that lava flowing through the ceiling?
That's neat.
Oh, that is so cool.
Agreed.
Look how it flows and glows. Amazing. I wonder if I could use some to make a lamp for my room.
I've studied
A lava lamp.
like these in the past. Their technology makes extensive use of natural resources. It's fiendishly clever.
What do you think it's for?
If I may, judging by the composition of the channels, I suspect they are providing geothermal energy. The further we come down here, the more questions I have about this place.
So this entire volcano is just being used as an energy source. Got it. Chesticle. No. Viticle, then chesticle. Okay, you're on the proper side. You guys are already scanned. Oh, this is fine. Why do you get smaller as you age? That's weird. I can't do it again, so I need to wait for one of you to actually, like, arrive. Oh, did I make you faster? This is fine. And scan. I'm scared. I did make you much faster. Hulking golem statue. That looks like it could be like... Am I gonna make a witness? You're much stronger but more susceptible to damage. Except for magic damage. Okay. I wonder if the play would be to break the crystal. No, you stay in the same spot. No, you don't. Wait, wasn't I supposed to go before you? I'm gonna impact strike this guy. See if I can get rid of him. And then Christopher can just water attack these guys. Go away! Slime attack. Perfect. Okay. Now chesticle. Thank you. Alright, so... Magic attack him in its earliest form. I think... if I ever come across... That is glowing. If I ever come across the,
Ooh, what's this doohickey? Or is it a thingamajig? Might be a what's-it. Can't keep all these technological terms straight.
Yes. Yeah, technological terms, yes.
It is a command console. This one appears to be broken, but they are generally used to control remote mechanisms.
Wonder if this is what we needed the book for to drain that lava.
Flow of molten lava, for example.
Oh, what does this thingy do? Should I press this button?
Yeah!
Let's try it.
Why not? Aha! Ooh. Ooh. You can go back to doing what you're doing now.
The console is active.
Let's try.
I wonder if I can only do that because of the book. I don't know if there's any over here. There's this one here, but it doesn't actually do anything. I got a ring. What did the ring do again? Dark Steel Ring increases magic attack and magic defense. Oh. Rose Ring. Oh yeah, your fire-based attacks, which I don't need here. You're gonna hurt a lot more. Oh, Christopher, don't ever leave my party again. Mega Mana Potion. Nice. I'm gonna see what the skill does. Oh. Thank you. I will take that. A big heal. Can't get to that one. But it's not glowing either, so. There's another guy behind you there, Golem. Alright. We are speeding up you. And you're just going to take care of everyone before they even get a chance. Don't give the slimes a chance. Bye-bye. 765. We're going Micro Bolt on... Yeah, the Hulking guy. What about water? You're strong against water. I mean, I can just Thunder Sphere and then take care of the other guy easily. Hell, can you take care of it? Almost. Poison it. Why not? Not like it's gonna do anything anyway. Yay. Level 20. No new ability. No pressurized heat vents or something. I don't know. Hello? Do I turn this?
Dad, impossible. The architects who built this place surely had a way to cross.
There's a wheel.
Perhaps the command console can be used to control the systems dispensing the lava.
Command console. Yeah, it's lava draining, right? Did I need that book? Or was I going to be able to do this without that book?
Any luck, magic robot man?
What?
I am not magic. That said, yes. It appears we can use this system to control the flow of the lava. I may be able to get it to work.
Is this because of the book? Because you're not mentioning the book.
It is done. Restricting the lava flow.
Yeah, flow of lava. Yay.
Yeah, lava flow. Nowhere to go. Lost in the... What? You guys are all so serious. Sheesh.
Lost in the what? I'm curious what you were going to say. Is this just a save point? Yeah, it is. All right, fine.
Cris Bell, what do you want?
I want to record a...
I don't want the tent option to be the first thing. Overwrite, and let's go. Can I get over there? I looked cool. Looked like a mushroom doohickey. Thingamajig? Doodad? Oh! It's Cris Bell as a goblin.
You again.
Or a Cinderian.
Why are you always in my way?
Stop, Kari! Hasn't there already been enough death?
Don't you already know that we're going to the church things?
That's
chapels?
The difference between us, Saz. You could always let things go, forgive and forget. Not me, though. I'll never forget. Doesn't matter who gets in my way. Prepare yourself, sister.
Fight. Cat fight. Ooh, the sisters are gonna throw hands. Oh, no, we're gonna throw hands. I already defeated you. And I've already scanned you. And why is Christopher going first? Oh, that's fine. You're weak to water. Skills. Water bubble. Deals water damage to a single target. Deals high water damage. Okay. There's no point in using the other one now. Can I speed you up and do that one more time? Yeah. Oh, hi. What? Okay. That's neat. You're getting scanned. What are you weak to? Probably nothing. Oh, you're also weak to water. And you have different forms. Oh! I probably shouldn't do this one. That looks dangerous. Should I turn her into a kid and bully her? Oh, you're low on mana. Bye-bye, cat. Change side. Perfect! Just bite me again? Thank you. Alright. I'm going to invoke Past Crystal so that you're a child. And then bully you. Oh. Oh, I can't see your, Oh, no. I'm not scanning you, am I? Because I'm using mana potion. I don't need a huge one. Let's use one of the old ones. Soaked. Oh. Neat. What are you gonna do? Attack. Just a rapier? Okay. Pressurized streams. 123. Oh, do I just attack? I don't have anything, do I? Not really. We'll just attack you. Defense down and scan. Oh, you're weak to lightning now. That's a lot of health. You're weak to lightning now. Okay. Oops. Oh, you're defending. I mean, you're weak to water again. Hold on. Oh, your magic attack is way higher. Have you magic attack, though? Your speed doesn't change. Oh, whop. If I do this, you're probably going to counter me. If I do this, I'm doing this. I'm doing something. Summon soul. Command soul. Yep. I'm going to pass again. Okay, that's fine. You ready for this? You ready for this? Okay, now you look pretty cool. I'm gonna scan you. And then after I scan you, let's see. Your attack is insane. That is an insane amount of health and attack. We're not keeping you like that. You're weak to lightning in all stages. Why did I think you were weak to water? Anywho, now that I've scanned you, can you, perfect. Get over there. Uh-oh. Oh, that's fine. But anyway, yeah, Cris Bell, do you want to... take off that... Oh, wow, that water was much better. Okay. Your summoning guys are also, like, past, present, or future, too. That's cool. Oh! Thank you. And now we just impact strikes because it's probably going to do more damage than your bolt. Wah, da, 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 da. You gonna change sides? Cool. Command soul. Little monkey. No, don't steal things. Thunder spare. Now, I think I should be doing the water guy no matter what. I gotta make sure I don't overheat myself. Oh, it's one of those guys. Command soul. No. Fire blast, eh? You know what? You're getting it. Wah. Yeah, I think you do the most damage right now. Thank you. That's fine. I can take this. You're getting pressurized stream, though. Oh, maybe I should have poisoned you. Yeah. I did the wrong ability. Looks cool, though. That's a boss! Oh, no! Oh, no. Oh, we're fine for a bit. Should I speed myself up? I'll do Christopher. There we go. Wah! Come on. 792 left. And I healed myself. Just attack. I want to see what happens. Okay. Oh, you're immune to getting poisoned. Never mind. Summon soul. Oh, okay. At least you're not summoning it back for good. Right? Oh. Oh no. Cris Bell. You're attacking. Like normally. And then Chris Bell can heal us all. Or Christopher can heal Chris Bell. Okay, this is fine. Healing juice for 120, yes. Just let her last a little bit longer. Change sides. You're young again. Command soul. Don't do... Oh, that's it? No! We're fine. We're fine. We might finish her off before Chris Bell even gets another turn. Ow. $135. You might be dead. Are you gonna heal? Command soul. There we go. We got the parry that time. And then you are done with the last bit of my mana. Bye-bye. Did anyone level up? I didn't pay attention.
You win. But it doesn't matter. It's already too late.
What is? Bye.
What do you think she means?
Oh.
I'm not sure. Let's head inside the cathedral and see what we can find.
Aren't I already in the cathedral? Hi, I'm in the cathedral.
Everything seems fine. I don't see any damage.
Curious. Let's look around.
Trying to. I can't do past, present, future. Well, I guess I can do present.
Dangerous. Are you sure you did everything you had to do?
I still have...
Will you let me leave? Oh, you will, okay. I'm just gonna save first. Yeah, I think saving is the proper thing right here.
Chris Bell, what do you want to
I want to record our progress. Right here. Okay. And then I am full health. Never mind. I probably didn't even need to bother saving. But it's fine. It's fine. I think I've done all the side quests.
Wait, Chris, are you sure you did
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Hit me. Can I have some sound, please? Okay.
It happened again, didn't it, Chris Bell? The cathedral awoke something deep within you.
I have no idea. It didn't do anything. It didn't say anything. Oh. Hello?
Oh, it has a certain beauty that's quite captivating, doesn't it? Well, my ride has arrived. Perhaps we'll meet again in Cristalis. See you soon.
Oh. That's the flower. What are you doing? The boat! The choo-choo-choo! Dragon.
I have to help Cinder. I think I can stop time now.
Oh. Oh no. Oh my god. Okay. Aren't the levies up?
Thank goodness for Polina's shoe. We barely made it back to town.
The shoe? Thank goodness for Crispell. If she hadn't stopped time, that lava wave would have buried us all.
Regarding the lava wave, it appears to have resumed its motion. It is currently headed towards the town.
What is going on here?
Miss Fenia, I know this is going to sound hard to believe, but the Millennium Rock, it was actually a giant egg.
Oh.
Wait, listen! The Empress used the Millennium Flower on it, and it hatched. It broke apart and a real-life dragon came out of it.
Ha! I told you that rock looked strange.
Ah, the Master Detective returns.
The falling pieces caused a huge magma wave, and it's coming right for us. Everyone in Cinder and Ceniza is in danger.
What? We have to start evacuating people. Gally, stay here in Cinder. I'll head to Ceniza.
There's no time for more explanations. What should we do, Crispell? We need to make a decision now.
Evacuate the city. Use the levees and open the valves. I think both of these were side quests.
Use the levees and open the valves.
Do it.
Here's the mechanism to raise the levees. I hope this works.
Click.
Everyone, run!
What's happening? These levees are much faster than the magma wave, I guess. Oh.
This won't be enough by itself.
But we opened the valves.
The drain valves, down in the ruins. We have to open them and lower the lava level, quickly.
What?
What?
No time to explain. And I doubt you'd understand. Get everyone out that you can. Go!
Leave it to us. We'll get as many people out as possible.
Even at my maximum speed, there is not sufficient time to travel to the ruins and open the drain valves.
I'll stop time again. It's the only way.
Again? Are you sure doing that time-stopping thingy so much is healthy? I mean, I love donuts, like, a lot. But even I know. Crispell, are you insane? It's too much. Trying to wield that kind of power could kill you.
Maestro, I have to do this. If I can't help these people, what good are my powers?
Crispell.
Don't worry about me. I'll give you guys all the time I can. Now go!
No good at all if you're dead. Yet, you're right. You can do this, Crispell. Kay and I will activate the drain valves. Be careful.
Another cutscene? Hey, kind of. Do I have to go without Crispell now?
It will take a few minutes for me to interface with the systems.
Oh. Yeah, it's all the ones that I didn't actually interact with. What is happening?
It is done. The valves have been opened.
Finally! The lava is starting to move again. We need to go back and find Crispell. Quickly! We need to go back and look for Crispell.
You just said
I
that.
disagree. Based on my observations, Crispell would insist we ensure the safety of the citizens before returning to assist her.
Idiot machine. After all she's done? Damn your mechanized logic. Fine! Let's get back to Cinder. Quickly! If only I could.
Are you revealing yourself, Wilhelm? Little bit? Where's Crispell? Oh, no, we haven't got back to her yet. Yeah, no, the city's under lava.
We made it! We're not dead! Another win for the good guys!
Wait a minute. Where's Crispell? Has anyone seen her?
Not since she went to slow down the lava wave. Stupid girl. She probably feels responsible for all of this.
We have to find her!
No, the queen was going to do that either way. Well, that's not under lava, though.
Come on, all of you! You have to move! The lava wave is coming!
Volcano, we have to go! If we stay any longer...
We're
I'm sorry, Princess. We're not strong enough to make it. Just leave us.
I gave you all medicine.
We were going to die anyways.
Like hell, I'm leaving you here. You're coming with me if I have to carry you all out on my back.
Oh. You're about to get crushed. That's funny.
I made it just in time. I'm not letting you die.
You?
I can't keep this up much longer. Come with me.
Doesn't look like it's even like activated right now.
I don't
Okay.
see Cris Bell anywhere.
There goes the lava. Everything's real hot.
The lava seems to be going down.
We have to go and look for her.
The ground is probably still real hot.
Cris Bell?
Cris Bell, are you all right?
Yes. I think it's finally over. Did we get everyone out?
Yes, thanks to you. I don't know how you did it, but you stopped that wave in its tracks.
It took everything I had. If it was any bigger, well, thank goodness we opened those drain valves.
Thank you all. You saved so many people.
You're gonna go to sleep. Okay.
Did she just fall
Perfect.
asleep?
She's exhausted. Let her be.
She can sleep in the mansion. We would be honored to have her as a guest.
Why, thank you. Okay. We're gonna play the music before I can move. Cool.
With that dragon at her command, it's only a matter of time until Crystallis falls. The war is about to be over.
So, what do we do?
We have to stop her. There's no more time. We have to head to Crystallis and defeat her before it's too late.
Well, that sounds like fun. So, I'm coming with you.
Fun.
I mean, my sister is wrapped up in all of this. I might as well be too. Just not in such an evil, stabby, murdery way, you know?
Sure. I mean, happy to have you. To be honest, we can use all the help we can get.
Crystallis is not far. Steer your hearts, young warriors.
I can't imagine why you would have her in your normal party.
Thank you. There's no time to rest, though. All of our work creating this medicine is worthless if we can't stop the disease at its source.
Okay. You're not going to continue that?
Thank the lady the evacuation went smoothly. We will meet again. Perhaps sooner than you might imagine. May the lady watch over you.
Yeah, Paulina kind of looks after us, yeah.
Thanks, I guess, for saving my sister. Don't let it go to your head.
Hello.
Volcano, I'm sorry I couldn't save the city. I wish I could have done more.
No. You did more than anyone could have hoped. You saved the most important things in the city. Good luck with the Empress. You're going to need it.
I couldn't save the city. Did I miss something? Do I have to go back? Yeah, it's all destroyed. I'm pretty sure that was the only thing I could do. I'm pretty sure this city was basically doomed to begin with. It's being rebuilt. I guess they leave that destroyed. Hi. I wonder if that's all I could do. But anyway, I guess we're going off the Crystallis now. Do you want us to go to...
After all that, we should speak with Fenia.
Yeah, Fenia. Okay. I guess we have to go all the way to the side then. All the way over here. Alright, we'll go talk to Fenia, and then we'll... I guess we're going to Crystallis next. But I guess we'll see.